previous game, it's strictly classification split. So it really is the 2Bs versus the 2As, and there always is a big rivalry between these two leagues because 2Bs always say they can take on the 2As, and the 2As don't even want to pay attention to 2Bs. So it's going to be fun to see this rivalry put on stage for us today.
And so we understand the difference. The 2As, that means they come from bigger schools? Is that what that means? Okay.
2A, the larger schools like Centralia, Chehalis, and the 2Bs are the smaller schools like Adna and Toledo.
You can consider it first, second division?
Close enough.
Close enough.
Yeah, sure.
The 2A team is definitely going to have to watch out for is Andres Manolat's 3-point. As people that have followed him this year, you can see that for Toledo, he's been contributing really well from beyond the arc. Has a really nice arc and can shoot it deep.
That's definitely something to watch out for. Good observation there.
All right, so Jerry just announced how the three-point competition is going to work today. So it's going to be each team sends 4 representatives to shoot, and so there's going to be 8 players total shooting on the floor at one time. The top 4 scorers, regardless of which team they're from, are going to move on to the finals for our halftime three-point shooting contest today. So that is what we're going to watch here. Each team is going to shoot for a minute. The person with the most three-pointers made in that minute is going to move on to the finals. I wonder if it counts as foots over the line. Anybody else see that?
Yep.
I'm a little bit miffed.
Go get him, Zach.
That's not a real 3. There we go. He's doing it right now. Okay.
He heard you.
Thank you.
Subconsciously.
I appreciate it. So far.
I think the girls were a little better at the 3.
I was about to say
that.
25-8. 25-20 was the final score for the girls' halftime shooting contest.
This is not.
I'm a little bit miffed. I wonder if number 20 for blue team is going to shoot today from Life Christian Academy. I asked that because during warm-ups I was watching him, and he did not miss a shot during their initial warm-ups.
Another thing to watch out is that Noah Robinson was not on the original list. He was added after the list was released, showing the rosters.
Huh, interesting. I definitely want him to shoot, though. I don't think any of them from the white team side should count because his foot was on the line almost the entire time. But
they won 12-6, so yep, now they're taking it down.
Yeah, because they're going to go through four different players. And then the top 4 go to the finals. It's a different format than what we saw for the girls' game.
No, I heard you explain it, but clearly I was not listening. I understood something else. So I'll just, watch.
So it looks like now shooting, we're going to have Austin Apperson shooting for blue team. And number 5 from the white team shooting. And that is going to be Dowies. So right now our top scorers are from Austin Apperson and the gentleman who shot for the blue team last time. That was painful.
In case you guys are hearing a popping sound, we're having a little bit of technical difficulty with our mics. We're going to get it looked at here in just a second.
So now we have number 3 from the white team, Baker shooting, and he is from WF West. And on the other side, we have number 2, Andreas shooting.
Andreas Madela from Toledo.
Yeah, Toledo native.
That's how we do it.
Andreas on a hot streak. Right as I said, he misses. And right now for the blue team, we have, I think it's number 5, Pearson from Willapa Valley shooting. And from the white team, we have number 0, DeBlanco shooting. And that'll conclude the preliminary contest for the three-point shooters. All right, and we'll be back as soon as the game is getting ready to start. right, as we move forward with this game, we're going to have Jerry Owens do our starting lineup as well as introducing every single one of the players for us today. And we're going to go to Jerry Owens for that. All right, thank you for that, Jerry. And our play-by-play broadcaster today is going to be Jose, and we're here with Zachary Huffman and JD for color.
What's up?
All right, Jose, take it away.
All right, so we're going to have the blue team against the red team. And I'm not sure. I believe it looks to be that Andreas Manolot will be jumping for the blue team.
This is my favorite part of these kinds of games. They have the shortest guy on the court jumping. It's just fantastic. And look, white team's confused. They're like, wait a second, the shortest guy's up there. What are we supposed to do? And so they set their shortest guy up there.
All right, that's good sportsmanship.
And now we have the two shortest guys on the court jumping in the
Andreas
All-Star game.
Manolot and
That's
Jackson
awesome.
Bauer.
What a way to start an all-star game.
Only this kind of game where you see this happening right here. It's just fantastic. You know both of these guys have never jumped before in their lives.
And we have the white team starting, and a three-point attempt by number 20.
We made it 0.2 seconds in and the first shot was taken.
Yeah, that was a quick strike.
My bad, that was on 21. Elijah Hoover attempted a three-point. Well, as they still have possession, and now number 2 has the ball for them. That gives it back to number 20, Michael. And the blue team gets the rebound. Number 5 bringing it up, gives it to Fano. Arceo Hansen passes it to Andreas. Back to Fano. Finds a lob pass that goes good for 2 points.
That was a nice setup. Very nice.
Pass by Matthew Pearson to Noah Robinson. And the white team has possession now. Number 21 has the ball up top. Finds number 2 with a three-point attempt. It's good by Jackson Bauer.
I'm going to start calling him Jack Bauer. That just works better.
And number 5 has the ball for the blue team. Finds Andres. Andres tries to get something going here. Has it back to number 5. Fano has it. Tries to drive into the basket. Finds number 32 at the elbow. Gives it to Kobe White. A 2-point from the elbow. And now number 4 has it for the white team. Passes it to number 21. Another three-point attempt by Hoover. It's not good that time as number 5 brings it up for the blue team. Matthew Pearson finds Andres, and Andres going with the three-point shot, and it's short. Stefano gets that rebound for the blue team
Oh,
and found Mike Adams, who tried going for a dunk.
Yeah, that's Zach's old buddy.
indeed, indeed. We did play against each other in high school, and he dunked then too.
So we're all holding our breath a little bit when he gets under the post there.
Yeah, actually, the first time I met Mike Adams was I was playing as a senior in the varsity, and he was playing JV for Tudor Lake. And in that JV game, he did dunk on my team's JV, and it was absolutely fantastic to watch. I mean, not fun to watch a team get dunked on, but still amazing to see a sophomore do that.
Definitely. And we're looking for some excitement this game. Let's hope he can deliver.
It's a
All
good
that.
thing he never dunked on me my freshman year. And nonetheless, Fano has the ball now. Got that rebound, but a jump ball has been called. The blue team will take possession. Now Fano has the ball, passes it to number 5. Matthew Pearson brings it up. Passes it to the left to Andres Manolat, who found Mike Adams, and now White has possession of the ball. And a layup is good by number 23, Andre Hunter Holiday. And now Blue has the ball. Andres Manolat with the three-point attempt. Couldn't get it that time, as the white team will bring the ball up.
I think these guys are still trying to just feel each other out, see where they can push. Still very early.
And the blue team gets that steal that time, as Andres brings it up, finds Fano, gets it to the corner to number 5. Here's Dowies. And now the white team has the ball. 4 has it, finds 21. Found 20. Well, fell short on that jump shot. And now Pearson has the ball for the blue team. Passed it to Andres, who found Fano.
They had a bounce. We'd like to briefly mention, it's not a surprise, this stadium is this court is almost entirely full now for this second of our doubleheaders here for the men's high school all-star game, 20th annual, here at Watterson Court.
And
in
Pearson is good
Wheeler,
for 2.
Wheeler Court.
Wheeler Court.
Michael Smith Gymnasium. Whoa. No, wait, no, it definitely says Watterson on the court.
All
What?
right, all right.
What's this witchcraft?
All right.
Last week it said Wheeler, I swear.
We're trying to figure out where we are, and we're going to get back to the basketball game. Either way, it's a full house tonight.
Wherever we are, it's packed.
All right, that
And
just
the blue
happened.
team is now inbounding the ball, as 32 has it up top. Finds Pearson. Pearson with the three-point attempt, as the white team brings it up. Number 20 with a three-point attempt. Well, short that time, but they still keep possession. And number 20 finds 23, and the shot has been blocked by Kobe White.
Oh my goodness.
And now a three-point attempt by Andres Manolat, who fell short. And an and one attempt by number 2 for the boys' white team.
Already we're seeing a difference in officiating from the women's game to the men's game, considering
Noticeably.
in the women's game, that wouldn't have been close to a foul.
Yeah, they were really letting them play there. Here, they're going to put the hammer down, a little more strict.
Jackson Bauer converts the and one, as number
Oh,
5, Dowies brings the ball up for the blue team. We passed it to Manolat, and Manolat got it inside to Kobe White, who couldn't get that layup in. And now the white team has possession of the ball. 21 has the ball up top, who drives in. Is guarded closely by 23, Kobe White, as Andres now has the ball for the blue team, bringing the ball up. He's trying to get something going here. Couldn't get anything going, but finds White. And the three-point attempt by Andres is good.
That was a huge arc. Flawless.
And now, number 4, Keegan Goldrick brings the ball up for the white team as Michael had the ball. And the ball is out of bounds.
Wow, all 5 substitutes coming in for the blue team, 3 for the white. We're having almost a full switch here.
Mass mayhem substitution. I'm not even going to try saying who left and who came on.
Not at this point.
And now the blue team has the ball. Number 21 finds number 0, Ben DuBlanco for the blue team.
That would be Apperson.
Apperson, I'm sorry. And 20 from Life Christian Academy with a three-point attempt. And it's good. Noah Robinson, first points of the game.
I called it.
Yep.
For him tonight.
Wow. Nice layup right off the board.
That came from Colin Baker for the boys' white team. And a three-point goes far from a three-point attempt from the blue team.
Good pass all the way. Ooh.
Javier for the white team attempted a three-point shot. Couldn't get it that time. And the blue team has it now. DuBlanco has the ball. Back out to Baker. And Baker finds number 4. Couldn't quite get it that time. 21 gets the rebound. Elijah Hoover. And he's playing with the ball on the ground. And it could have been impressive if he would have kept the possession of the ball.
That was a good job by Ravshoff, keeping his eyes up, seeing number 4, Gabenhorst, coming around the back side, cutting from the back left corner across the baseline. Defense had no idea he was there.
And 21 gets the rebound, finds
spot up 3. There it is. Oh my goodness.
Life
Oh my
Christian.
goodness.
Wow.
Noah Robinson, 2 for 2 on three-point attempts
Calm down,
tonight.
Zach. Just breathe. Breathe, Zach.
And a three-point back from DuBlanco with an assist by Javier Bojorge.
Wow, they're really going 3 for 3s here. These are some great shooters on both these teams. And it's not
another
letting up.
three-point.
Wow.
That time coming from Keegan Goldrick.
What's offense? Just shoot threes.
And Centralia's blue team gets the ball back. Of course, being the 2B students.
All right. Well, we have 12:27 left in the first half. Score is 22 for the white team. We are down to 15 for the blue team. I'm sorry, it's 22 for the blue team, 15 for the white team.
As Noah Robinson will shoot 2. Makes the first one.
I was talking to JD before the game started about Robinson here, and I was telling him as I was watching him during warm-ups, he didn't miss a single shot. He hit every 3 he shot, and almost it was just fantastic watching him warm up because he didn't miss, and then he comes into the game with that confidence to hit 2 threes just like that. One a transition 3, which just requires so much confidence to hit because there's so many other things you can do.
And he went 2 for 2 that time on the free throw line.
Hasn't missed yet this game. I'm saying he's somebody you need to keep watch out for, and he was the second addition to this team.
Indeed he was. He wasn't added until the official list was released. And now the white team has the ball. Over in the right corner. That was number 3, Colin Baker driving to the basket for those easy 2 points. The layup. And the number 4, Keegan Goldrick for the blue team.
Back to back to back.
For the white team.
Man.
That was Logan Gabenhorst.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
30-20. This has been a quickly developing game.
This a 3-point competition so far.
Oh.
That was a pretty good dribbling trick in my opinion.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, you see that he left the ball behind him on the ground.
I thought that should have been a foul. Is that like an intentional? Wow.
No, that was me being sarcastic. He messed up.
Oh, okay, good.
And Kobe White getting that block on number 20, Noah Robinson. As the blue team has possession. Noah Robinson in the corner with the ball. Finds Baker, or finds Rashaff, I meant, who drives to the basket. Couldn't get that lay-in as the white team going for a fast break. And number 3 driving to the basket, Colton Baker, gets the foul drawn and will go to the line for 2.
He had DeBlanco wide open on the right corner, and DeBlanco is also one of their best three-point shooters, so it'll be an interesting choice taking that the whole way, but he got the foul, so that's an okay thing.
Absolutely.
Makes his first shot. And he goes 1 for 2 that time as the blue team now has possession. 21 bringing the ball up, Elijah Hoover. Or I'm sorry, Weston Wallace. And now for the white team, bringing the ball up is number 3, Colton Baker. Or number 5, I meant, Dowies. And with the step back jump shot, he makes another 2 points. And now the blue team, number 0, Apperson, who found Rashaff.
Good rebound.
And a 3-point elbow. Attempted a shot but couldn't get it as the white team now has possession. And number 0 with a 3-point attempt, couldn't get it. A rebound by number 5, Dowies, who gets the putback.
Good way to capitalize.
And a 3-point attempt by number 4 for the blue team, Logan Gabbenhorst. Fell short that time. And now another big group substitution for
Looks
the
like
blue team.
almost the whole teams again, yeah.
White team called a full timeout.
Indeed.
It's been a lot of back and forth action as the boys' white team leads. Or no, I'm sorry, the blue team is leading 32-25. So that means the 2B students are getting the upper hand right now, the 2A students.
Indeed, that is what's happening. I am baffled by the high level of shooting we have seen here today. I did not expect that coming into this game. The proficiency of both of these teams shooting. It's except for Andres. Andres had a rough start, but I mean, once he hit that first 3, the team just followed in his step, and his blue team has been scoring nonstop with the 3s, and the white team has rise to the challenge, and it's been fantastic to watch. This has been a good game, guys.
It really has.
And now the white team has possession, a 3-point attempt by number 4, Keegan Goldrick, who missed that time. Nonetheless, the white team still has possession in blue team territory. As Goldrick gets the ball, passes it to number 2, Jackson Bauer. And number 23 gets the rebound for the boys' blue team, Mike Adams. And number 5 bringing the ball up for the blue team, Matthew Pearson. Gives the ball to Fano, passes it back to Pearson, and Andres wants it. And a deep 3 is about to be shot, which fell short. Fano gets the ball now after a rebound from Mike Adams.
Wow. Yeah, that first shot almost hit the rafters.
I feel like Andreas has the skill to be a 3-point shooter, but he's trying just to shoot too deep. He hasn't taken a 3-point shot from inside the volleyball lines, the yellow lines there on the court, the entire game.
And a 3-point attempt by number 32, Mitzenberg, from the boys' blue team from Adna. As the white team brings the ball up, a 3-point attempt by number 23, Kendre Hunter-Holiday. As Fano Arceo Hansen brings the ball up for the blue team, who finds Andres Manolat, and Manolat drives to the basket.
Good attempt.
Good attempt, couldn't get that layup that time. And a misleaded pass has cost the
Was that a foul? Nope.
the white team.
Doesn't look like it.
It was not a foul, no. They called that tip on blue.
As number 20 has the ball. Michael Ajot from Centralia.
Just muscles it in. All right, with 8 minutes and 18 seconds, it is 35 to the blue team, 27 for the white team.
And a 3-point attempt by Pearson that time. And the rebound by his teammate Mike Adams. And now Fano has the ball inside for the blue team. And Pearson is out there. Drives to the basket, tries to get a floater going, but couldn't get it. And now Pearson has the ball now, bringing the ball up for the blue team. Finds Adams, and Adams to number 32, Mitzenberg. Missed that shot, and the white team has possession now. And number 4 has the ball for the white team. Goldrick finds Ajo.
There's a lot of early scoring going on. Both teams seem to have settled down now a little bit and a little more defense.
And a nice spin move from number 23, Mike Adams for the blue team to try to get those 2 points.
I feel like Adams made that shot more complicated than it needed to be. Simplify his game.
He'll try, gets his own rebound, and he'll put it through afterward.
And Fano Arceo Hansen with a 3-point attempt for the blue team. Didn't get it that time. And number 2 with a jump shot hits the back of the backboard.
Backboard, he was almost behind it, yeah.
And Andres Manolat with a 3-point attempt for the blue team and fell short. And now number 23 has it, who finds 21 for the white team. That points coming in from Elijah Hoover with right-handed lane.
It was a good pass, good teamwork on that one.
As Pearson has the ball for the blue team.
Nice.
He tried to get the ball to Mike Adams, but lost the ball in the process. As number 2, Jackson Bauer, gives the white team another 2 points.
And with 6 minutes left, the game is now within 2 points.
And now Andres Manola has the ball up. Finds Fano. And Fano up, gets it to Mitzenberg, and Mitzenberg passes it to Pearson. Now Andres has it, finds Fano inside. Tries to go for a shot, but is blocked. And now Andres has the ball again for the blue team, who finds Mike Adams.
Wow.
Who powers through and gets that layup.
He just took his fingers off at that point. He could have almost, I don't know. Zach looks disappointed. I'm sorry.
I was a little bit disappointed. He was unguarded, right under the hoop.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Just not enough momentum. Or maybe it's just too early.
That shot is blocked by Andres Manolat from a 3-point attempt from Keegan Goldrick.
Wow, good pass work. If they'd been able to hold on to it, it ended up bouncing around.
No, you shoot. No, you shoot.
And easy 2 points come from Litzenberg for the blue team.
Blue team's getting ready to do a full switch again.
Yeet.
5 substitutes standing by.
And now a 3-point attempt
Ooh.
by number 4, Goldrick.
In and out.
And now a new group coming in for the blue team.
And the white team, it appears.
It looks like a substitution timeout was called by the blue team, allowing both teams to substitute new players in. This group coming in was the one that caught fire and hit all of those threes, both sides of the court.
And the blue team leading 39-33 with less than 5 minutes remaining in this first half.
You think we're going to see another 3-point battle here in the last 5 minutes of this game? I mean, of this quarter, this half?
Like, what? I think maybe not this half, but I think we're going to see threes being traded again before the end of this game, like you were saying earlier. I think before the end of the game, we will see threes traded again.
Now I'm anxious to watch someone dunk.
I think we all are, Jose. Wow, look at that press. They come up right on him. They're not giving him a chance.
And now
air ball.
The blue team has the ball. Noah Robinson from Life Christian, who finds Apperson. Apperson back to Noah. And Noah is going to the other side to try to see what's going on over there and finds Logan Gabernhouse. And now Noah Robinson on the other side with another 3-point attempt. Didn't get it, and a rebound was found by Caleb Rashaf.
I 100% thought Robinson's shot was going to go in. It looked good from where I was sitting, which was right behind him.
And now the blue team has possession as Rashaf will inbound the ball, who finds Noah Robinson. And a misleading pass gave the ball to the white team and an easy 2 points for Colton Baker. And now Noah Robinson has the ball in the corner, who almost lost it from a misleading pass.
Ooh,
And a
wow.
3-point coming from Noah Robinson.
There's something in his eye. Something in his eye.
And another 3-point attempt comes from the white team, who missed. That shot was by Dublenko. And now number 4 for the blue team, he finds Apperson in the corner for a 3-point attempt. And missed. And now number 0 from the white team, Dublenko, drove to the basket.
2 back-to-back really quick plays.
And another 3-point attempt by Noah Robinson. Didn't get it that time.
3.5 minutes left now. 47 for the blue team, 37 for the white team in our all-star game.
And that no-look pass by Javier Borges to number 32, Kobe White.
No one expected that. Not even Colby.
It certainly didn't look like it.
As number 0 from the blue team, Apperson left the ball up. Found Rashaf.
Nice little stab by number 3 on the white team to force him to kick that ball out. Who was that? That was Colton Baker.
Dublenko now has the ball for the white team. Bringing the ball up and going for a step-back jumper. It was short, but Kobe White was there to get the rebound, pick up the straps, and get the easy 2 points back.
And they just once
And
again
now
running from side to side.
Noah Robinson has the ball. And a 3-point attempt fell short that time. And number 21, Weston Wallace, getting that rebound, but couldn't get those 2 points.
Wow. And that was Javier, number 1. That guy goes coast to coast like a long-haul trucker.
Now Apperson with a 3-point attempt for the blue team. As Wallace gets the rebound. He's trying to get something going, but couldn't get anything. And found number 3, Caleb Rashaf, the elbow for the 3-point attempt. That's good. And Javier had the ball, passed it to number 5, Dowies, who was then marked with a travel foul.
Travel, is that what it was?
Travel. And now number 4, Gabernhorst for the blue team, brings the ball up. And he gets a screen by Weston Wallace, but attempts a 3. And White will gain possession as Dowies will inbound it to Dublenko, and Dublenko with a 3-point attempt now. And another 3-point attempt by Dublenko after the pass by Dowies, and it's good that time.
The minute 40 left. It is now a 1-point lead for the blue team at 45-44.
And Apperson from 8 feet out gets that jumper
Sometimes,
after almost not having a choice but to shoot it.
sometimes being the smallest guy can be beneficial, I guess. He just squeezed right through there.
And now Noah Robinson with a 3-point attempt. And it was bouncing around the rim and falls out. Now Dublenko has the ball up for the white team. Up top is inside now.
Under a minute
Gets
to
it
play.
out to. Got that out to Dowies, who attempted a 3, but couldn't get it. So now the blue team has it, as Noah Robinson attempted a lay-in with the defense all over him. And now Jorge has the ball, or Javier had the ball.
All right, and that'll be the first time I think the white team's had the lead now with 30 seconds left in this first half. It is 49-47, white team on top.
After that 3 from Javier Bogeorge. And number 4 attempting a 3-point for the blue team. Coming from Gabbenhorst. As another 3-point attempt is given by the white team, that time by number 3, Colton Baker.
Under 10 now. Under 5. Stolen. Goes
And
back.
now Blanco with a 3-point attempt.
Ooh, that'll do it, I think. Wow, very close still, and both right around 50 points. This could be interesting.
One thing that I noticed as I was paying attention to other things besides the game was I was thinking, the shot clock really hasn't been a factor because they've been shooting it so frequently and so quickly. And then I looked at the shot clock, and it wasn't even on. Like, they didn't use the shot clock that first half.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, that's not moving. That clock isn't changing. So that's interesting. Another thing that I'm a little bit disappointed in with this first half is during the pregame, every single guy on this court tried dunking the ball, and most of them succeeded. And I was expecting more dunks in this game just by the warm-ups. And there's been several chances, and they instead went with layups. I'm like, come on, take the risk. Take the risk. Go for it. YOLO.
Yeah, make it a game if you can, right? Yeah. I mean, this is it for so many of these kids. This is going to be their last hurrah in basketball. A lot of them are not going to go on.
Yeah, and we're getting ready here to watch the halftime three-point competition between the top 4 scorers of the pregame tournament thing.
And as looking at the stats that we were just handed, it's weird to see that the highest scorers are coming from both teams' reserves. With for the 2B school, their highest scorer is Noah Robinson with 11 points, and for the 2A team, you have Blanco with 12 points.
Yeah. Rebounds is 27 and 28. They're both almost tied. Defensive rebounds are 22-20. Offensive rebounds 8-5. So they're actually pretty well matched right across the board, aren't they?
Except for the fact that the blue team has attempted 33s. That's
a lot of shooting. Yeah.
Most teams end up with 33s in an entire game. So the fact we have 30 at halftime is a
But
I think it's fine.
They've made 10 of them though.
It's true. They're shooting 33%, which is right about average for top tier players. Besides that, I think that's all we have for right now, and we're going to leave you guys alone as the halftime shoot competition happens. You're going to be able to watch that by yourselves?
I guess so, Zach, since you've already called it. All right, we'll be back.
All right, we'll be back soon.
All right, and we are back here at Waterson Court to kick off the second half of the men's All-Star game here today. As we were reviewing the stats from halftime for the first half, we did come to the conclusion, as JD had quickly pointed out before we went to halftime, that the stats are virtually even. There's not a single stat besides the three-point shots attempted that's giving one team an edge over the other. And so, I mean, that's just where we are. It's just been a good game, a lot of scoring, and some really good shooting.
Yeah, both these teams are trying hard. All these kids came out to definitely leave it on the court tonight, like we talked about earlier. And it's good to see that they're giving us a good show. And the almost packed house we have here, it's been fun so far.
And that just goes to show, too, that the 2B league also has as much as talent as the 2A.
Oh, absolutely.
Indeed. And Jose is going to kick off the second half with the play-by-play. Well, me and JD will stay as color.
Yo.
All right, so we're going to have the white team inbounding the ball. We have Javier George bringing the ball up for the white team as he finds Michael Joe, and a lay-in is good as the blue team has the ball now. Fano has the ball up top, and he's telling the team to run something, and a three-point attempt by number 4, who bounces off the head of number 32 for White. Bounced off the head of Kobe White.
Good pass. Good rebound. And Ajay will take 2 more.
2 points coming from number 20, Michael Ajo, as Logan Gabbenhorst brought the ball up for the blue team. And now it's inbounded by Gabbenhorst to number 23, Mike Adams. He tries a reverse lay-in, but is rebounded by the white team as Javier George has the ball now.
Wow.
With a reverse lay-in that's good for 2 points.
Great footwork. Good handling, too.
And for the blue team, we have Rashaff bringing the ball up, who finds Mitzenberg. And a 3-point attempt by Fano, Arceo Hansen.
That was a mass of humanity.
Indeed, having a guy like Weston Wallace, no, not Mike Adams, I'm sorry, is a little scary, considering he looks to be the tallest one on the court right now. And he gets that steal that time. Stole the ball out of Dublanco's hands. And a 3-point attempt is attempted by number 3. And the rebound by Fano Arceo Hansen, who gets blocked on the way up by the white team, as Javier George finds the big man in the corner, number 32, I believe, Kobe White. As for the blue team, we have Rashaff bringing the ball up. And
That looked like a
blocking
charge.
foul.
Which one was? Oh, blocking foul. Okay.
Blocking foul has been called, which will send Rashaff to the line for 2. And he will not be going to the line. Instead, they will be awarded possession of the ball, as the ball has been inbounded, and a 3-point coming from Gabbenhorst to the leg for the blue team. As the white team is bringing the ball up, Javier George finds Kobe White, who then passes to number 0, Dublanco. Dublanco tries to do something with the ball. He tries to attack the basket, but is pushed to the corner. He finds Kobe White. And now Dublanco will inbound the ball for the white team behind the backboard, as Michael Ajod with a two-point jumper coming from 12 feet out, closer to the right corner. And now Ajo again with a fast break for the white team, another 2 points.
Yeah, good hustle to get down court quick. And we'll have a brief substitution, it looks like.
A timeout has been called for the blue team.
Is it a 30-second or a minute?
They did not signal which one it was, so probably 30 seconds. I also assume this is not just a substitution timeout, but a momentum killer timeout, because White has changed the momentum of this game, gaining the upper hand score-wise as well.
You are correct, at a commanding 11-point lead now with just under 17 minutes remaining in the second half. Fouls still not much of a story this evening in either of our games on this doubleheader night.
Which in my opinion is a good thing.
Oh, certainly. All right, and here we go.
And the ball will be inbounded by Rashaf for the blue team. He was looking for a teammate. Finds Mike Adams up in the three-point elbow. And he passed it to Grabbing Horse. And a three-point attempt by Rashaf. He falls short and is now Dublanko has the ball for the white team. And a fadeaway jumper has been attempted by him, who missed the shot, as Blues number 4, Logan Gavinhorst, has attempted a jumper. And now a three-point attempt by Gavinhorst for the blue team. And Fano was able to get a hand on it to get the rebound for the blue team. And it falls.
Will they have 4 or 5 rebounds in a row right there?
Easily
Yes.
3.
A lot of offensive rebounds in that possession.
As Razenhoff brings the ball up for the blue team. And a three-point attempt falls short that time, as Michael Ajog has the ball for the white team. He tried to get something going, tried to drive to the basket, but the ball is stolen, and now Gabenhorst has the ball and a three-point attempt for the blue team, and it's good that time. And the white team now has the ball down in the right corner. A three-point attempt by Javier Bogeorge. And now Fano has the ball for the blue team. Finds Gabenhorst back to Fano for a three-point attempt. It's short. And now Javier Bogeorge has the ball up top for the white team. Finds Dublanko. And Dublanko with the alley-oop for Michael Ajot is good for 2 points. Now,
Whoa. Well, good sportsmanship there. They sort of ended up in a hug.
Gabenhorst trying to pull off a skill move on number 1, Javier Bogeorge, but they end up hugging and they forget about the basketball for a second.
Sometimes all you need is love.
Thank you, Zach. Those little contributions keep us going.
And Noah Robinson with a three-point attempt falls short. And now a three-point attempt by Andres Manola for the blue team, as Michael Ajot is going for a dunk, and it's a dunk by Michael Ajot for Centralia, representing the white team.
Yeah, he was way too far out in front. Nobody had a chance of even touching him. He knew it the whole way too. Great,
Yeah.
great dunk. Always glad to see that from a high schooler.
And now Andres Manola has the ball and passes it to Noah Robinson on the blue team. And Andres Manola, I thought he was thinking a three-point from the yellow line. Instead, passes it to Noah Robinson, who falls short on that three-point attempt. And now the white team has the ball. Number 2, Jackson Bauer finds Dublanko, and Dublanko with a floater attempt falls short. And Andres Manola tries a one-handed pass across the court to Noah Robinson. Misleaded pass gives up possession, and now the white team has possession. And now number 2 for the white team has the ball. Jackson Bauer, who attacks the glass and gets the easy 2-point lay-in on with the left hand. And now Noah Robinson has the ball for the blue team. Finds Weston Wallace down. Weston Wallace finds Andres Manula in the corner. Couldn't convert that 3 that time. And now number 2 has the ball, Jackson Bauer for the white team. And a no-look pass to number 3, Colton Baker, for that 2-point jump shot from about 5 feet out. And now a 3-point attempt by the blue team coming from number 5, Matthew Pearson. And Noah Robinson with a 2-point lay-in with the defense all over him that time.
They needed that. The lead was expanded almost to 16 points there for a moment. They need to really break up the white team's momentum if they're going to have a chance at this one.
And now Noah Robinson with the 3-point attempt. And it's good from the right corner.
That lead already cut to 9 points now with 12:30 left in this game.
As DeBlanco has the ball up top for the white team. He gets a nice spin move and finds Michael Lajog in the corner. And a 3-point.
I don't see a score change. Did they call a foul first? Nope, there it is. Okay.
Now the blue team will take possession. Apperson bringing the ball up for the blue team. As he gets the screen by number 5,
Wow.
Pearson, and converts to 3 points.
The blue team is living and dying by the 3. In the first half, they were living. Second half, not so much.
Wow.
Very nice aggression to get to the basket that time by number 0, I believe.
I think it was 3.
It was number 3. And now a 3-point attempt by Noah Robinson for the
That
blue
is
team.
Noah Robinson's 13th 3-pointer attempt.
Wow.
He's made 5.
And now the white team has the ball.
You shoot him that many, you're going to likely to get some of them, right?
Now Colton Baker found 23 inside. He gets it back out to Baker. Baker asking for he was asking for a pick. In other words, a screen.
Ten-point lead.
Now a double screen wanting to be done by the white team to get a 3-point attempt from number 4, Keegan Goldrick. And now Goldrick has the ball up top. Baker has the ball, and he drove to the basket. Couldn't get the shot he wanted from that close to the basket. And now Andres has the ball in the corner after a pass by Weston Wallace. And it's good for 3.
That was about as far back in the corner as you can get. What a shot.
As number 23, Kendra Hunter Holiday for the white team brings the ball up. And a pass was given to somewhere where his teammates weren't. And that makes them lose possession of the ball as Apperson brings the ball up for the blue team, who finds Noah. And Noah getting almost got a screen by Manula. And pass the ball to Pearson. And Pearson.
All right, that lead is down to 5 now.
As Dowies brings the ball up for the white team and drives to the basket. Couldn't get it, but his teammate is there to get the rebound. Couldn't get the ball back up into the basket. But nonetheless, they still keep possession as number 3, Baker has the ball up for the white team. And drives to the basket.
Wow, good effort.
Converts
Solid
to 2
effort.
points and has a chance for another point at the line.
They were not going to give up those 2 points.
No, he wasn't.
And now he's going to have a chance at 3. Well, the whole team did really well on that. I mean, there were rebounds everywhere.
And now a big group substitution.
I was making fun of the official.
Oh. Some of us have a little more time on our hands than we'd like.
And now Fano bringing the ball up for the blue team. And is calling for a play. He's calling for a screen, I believe. And now he has the ball tries to get a pass to
Oh, and it's
his
out.
teammate, but that overhand pass, the overhead pass didn't get there. It's way out. And now the white team has possession. As Dowies has the ball up top now, who finds Javier
Ooh.
for a 3-point short.
If he stepped in
And
3
now
feet, it would have gone right in.
Fano gets that ball, finds Wallace, or not, excuse me, finds Metzenberg.
That'll draw the foul every time. Would like to mention this is the three of our last game together. We've been doing this all season. It's been great working with you guys, Jose, Zach, and our crew back there in the box. Caesar, Wade, everyone.
All great things have to come to an end.
Indeed they do. As the white team now has the ball. A shot attempt by Baker, and now Fano has the ball. Finds number 3, Rashaf. And Rashaf trying to get something going. He finds Mike Adams inside, but the ball couldn't get there. Nonetheless, they'll keep possession because it came out of number 23. Kendrick Hunter Holiday for the white team was the person that last touched the ball. And now the blue team has called the timeout.
Yeah, it's been a fun season. Good way to wrap it up. The high school all-star game. Anyone else have any thoughts like to share?
It's great to see these guys playing for some of them being their last game in high school, basketball player in high school. And with under 10 minutes to go, some of them are probably going to want to start kicking into high gear because it's going to be their last possible performance of their high school career.
One nice thing about the high school all-star basketball game, though, is that it's held immediately after basketball season. So, like, the state tournament all ended, like, a week and a half ago. But, like, say, compared to the football high school all-star game, that isn't until June. And their season ended in December.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so they're totally unprepared. And, yeah, I get it. Haven't been training for it.
So it's just nice to have the all-star game so close to the actual end of basketball season.
As Mitzenberg
Wow, full press on, guys.
inbounded the ball, and a 3-point attempt was given to Gabenhorst. And now, after a foul,
Mike Adams.
Mike Adams will go to the line for 2. That
Mike
foul was on.
What day is it?
It is Wednesday.
It's hump day.
Oh, man. Oh, no.
I digress.
Yes.
Basketball.
That foul was given on Dublenko for the white team. That's his first foul of the night. And now Dublenko bringing the ball up for the white team. And Dublenko tried to do it all on his own that time. And the white team will keep possession of the ball. As Dublenko finds Goldrick. And Goldrick has it up top in a 3-point attempt. Falls short that time. Fano Arceo Hansen gets that rebound and finds Mike Adams. And Mike Adams with the 3-point attempt. And it's good.
Yes, it is hump day. You can see the arch on that one. Lead has been cut to 3 now.
And Javier Bogeorge with the ball. He tried to get the ball to Kobe White. But the blue team will have possession now. And number 4 with a 3-point attempt for the blue team. Falls short that time. That shot taken by Gabenhorst. As the white team now has possession. And Javier drives into the lane. Tries to get a hook shot. Failed. Although his teammate is there to get that lay in again. 2 points by Jackson Bauer, and we'll go to the line for another point. If he converts it, he'll be successfully having and 1 for that possession. And Michael Ajo checks in for number 4, Keegan Goldrick for the white team. And Fano Arcero Hansen gets that rebound for the blue team. Finds Mike Adams.
Wow.
Mike Adams tried to go for that dunk, but is blocked by Colby White.
Yeah, what a block that was, too. He just straight up slapped that down.
Oh, no one paid attention that time. And number 23 gets that easy lay-in.
Nobody was looking. Wow, and they drew another foul on it. Oh,
Mike
man.
Adams.
That was a smart move by Mike Adams, knowing that he just got denied by Colby White, to have him go in the air and then shoot into his chest, drawing the foul. Giving him
And
3
one.
points instead of 2.
And it is a 2-point game, guys. 7:45 left.
As Dublenko brings the ball up, finds Javier. And Javier with a 3-point attempt. Couldn't get it that time, but a foul has been called on Dublenko. As the blue team will take possession then.
It's been a slight change in momentum here. The second half is the blue team coming back.
As the ball is inbounded to Fano, who finds Mike Adams. Tries to go for a fadeaway. Didn't get it that time because it falls short from about 8 feet out. And now a fast break trying to get going for the blue team. As number 3 goes for a 3-point attempt for the blue team. Fails, but gets another shot now. And a 3-point attempt falls short again by number 3 for the blue team. Caleb Rashoff. But it skinned off Javier Bo George, and the ball will be for the blue team again. And now Fano driving into the basket and gets the ball out to Gravenhorst,
1-point game.
who converts a 3-point, and like JD just said, it has become a 1-point game.
Just under 7 to go.
And Javier driving into the basket, stops right before the block and gets that jumper from about 8 feet out.
Now that brief moment was the blue team's first lead in a while.
As Fano has the ball now, he finds Gravenhorst, falls short that time on that 3, as the white team will take possession.
Oh, no.
Sorry, we're having some interaction with the crowd.
So it's always fun to interact with a lovely crowd here. As Javier Bogeorge has the ball in the corner and passes it back to Jackson Bauer, and Javier gets a rebound and is in the corner for a 3-point, but
Oh my
misses.
goodness, 3 offensive rebounds in a row.
And now Mike Adams to Melon Metzenberg converts that easy lay-in all on his own. And now Michael Ajog, who tried to get that into the basket, passed it to Jackson Bauer, but couldn't get anything going there. And now Fano Arceo Hansen with an easy 2-point lay-in for the blue team. And now Dublenko taking his time to get the ball up the court for the white team. And a double screen is set for him. And he gets in the corner now, trying to get something going. Finds Jackson Bauer on the other side. Jackson Bauer drives to the basket. Almost lost the ball after attempted pass to Javier Bogeorge. But Javier Bogeorge knew what to do before the ball got stolen again. It wasn't stolen, but a block on Bauer's shot on the last possession, as Colby White is now bringing the ball up for the white team. And now Michael Ajo has the ball, missed the first shot, gets his own rebound, and almost got his third rebound. And now Fano has the ball and tried to get the ball to Mike Adams on the other side, but the ball is stolen from him. As Javier Bogeorge finds Colby White in the corner, and a 3-point attempt by Colby White doesn't get it in, and Fano got that rebound, tried to go for an almost full court pass, but couldn't get it, and now the white team had possession until that missed shot.
With Colby White's 3-point attempt, the only player on the court, or in this game to not shoot a three is Weston Wallace.
Weston Wallace from Toledo. In high school, not really known for shooting threes, so I would say he'd be more dominant as a post.
Still, it's your last game. Take the risk. Take the risk. That is likely to be the last time we'll see those players on the court again.
Now the white team has possession as Michael Lajeau with a jumper misses. And Noah Robinson has the ball for the blue team now, bringing the ball up. Over in the right elbow, finds Apperson, and Apperson has the ball up top. And a spin move is given, and Noah Robinson has the ball. And a three-point attempt by Andres Manolat from the yellow line on the court. They're about 3/4 of the way. And now the white team has the ball as Dublanko with a three-point attempt. Misses. And the white team almost gets possession again after that steal. Nonetheless, the blue team will have possession of the ball.
Dowie's comes in for number 2.
Dowie's inbounding it to Apperson as Apperson brings the ball up. And the screen is set by Andres Manolat. And Manolat has the ball up top and finds Dowie's. And Dowie's finds Apperson inside. And the lay-in is good. As number 21 for the white team, Elijah Hoover, brings the ball up for And now the blue team will take possession as Noah Robinson brings the ball in, finds Apperson, and Apperson to Dowie's. And almost trying to get double teamed, but Noah Robinson is there. And Noah Robinson finds Andres Manolat, gets to the Apperson, but Apperson couldn't control that ball. And the white team will now take possession of the ball.
Under 2 minutes and 26 seconds. Score 87-82.
As Dublanko has the ball, bringing the ball up for the white team, being guarded by Apperson. And Dublanko tried to get through 3 blue defenders. But the foul is drawn, and he will go to the line for 2. Makes his first shot, still has one more.
If he makes this, it'll be back to a 3-point game. And it is.
And he goes 2 for 2 that time. And a timeout has been called for the white team.
1 possession game, 2 minutes, 16 seconds left to play.
Been a close one all down the line.
And currently the blue team is in the lead?
That is correct.
Okay.
By 3 points.
Sweet. I've been getting confused the entire day.
I hear you.
The 2B students having exceptional 3-point shooters so far in this game compared to the 2A team. Don't you agree with me, Mike?
Say it one more time.
The 2B boys having more exceptional 3-point shooters than the 2A team.
I wouldn't agree with that because the blue team has taken way more shots.
Wow. Back to a 6-point lead. 2 minutes remaining.
Now the white team has the ball. Javier tries to get something going for the white team. Javier Bogeorge, and passes it out to Michael Alajo. And Weston Wallace gets that steal. Has it to That's that ball to Reshoff. As Noah Robinson will inbound the ball for the blue team. Gets it to Dowies, and Dowies trying to get double teamed before passing the ball to Apperson. Apperson getting double teamed right now. And a hold will be called on and number 20, Noah Robinson, inbounds it to Pearson. And Pearson has the ball now. Finds Apperson in the elbow.
I think they are trying to milk the clock.
I would.
It's only 6 points, but they know that they're down to almost a minute.
Not only that, but they don't have no shot clock.
That's true.
I agree with your English. They don't have no shot clock.
Yeah, we're in college, guys. We got to do better. Right. We're under a minute now.
It's Lewis County, guys.
That's true. He's right. All right. We're trying to raise the bar here. And it's another wrestling match for the ball.
Under a minute left now.
Still just 6 points separating our two all-star teams.
You know, at halftime, I almost thought that both teams were going to break the century mark.
I was hoping. Yeah.
I mean, still a very high-scoring game. It's been fantastic to watch.
Yeah, it definitely has.
Apperson will go to line for 2. He's in now in the bonus, so if he makes his first one, I believe he'll have one more.
That's
And
7. That makes it officially a three-possession game. And with 46 seconds left, gentlemen, what do you think?
Anything's possible in 46 seconds, but it's definitely harder.
definitely when you're down by 7 points in under a minute, you really have to be smart on what you're going to do.
You got to have your shots fall, and you got to take them fast.
A lot faster than these guys seem to be moving right now. And blue team has it. They can just wind it down if they want, and I think they're going to try.
And I believe that's what they will be doing.
Yep, all they've got to do is maintain possession in 24 seconds, and they will have it. And they know it. They haven't even bothered to look at the clock. They've been open every single
There it
time.
is, the three I was talking about all game. Oh, my goodness.
Weston Wallace with his first three-point attempt.
I think I would have just held on to the ball for 10 seconds, guys.
Okay, it wasn't all game. It was only one quarter.
And now 7 seconds remains. I believe we may have an injury right now.
It looks like his calf is cramping.
He's going to hobble to the side. I think he's okay. He's not grimacing too bad. Ooh, maybe not.
And he will sit out for the last 6 seconds. As Apperson has the ball, finds Manulat, and Manulat with a three-point attempt. Possibly his last one. And the blue team wins this game 91-86. So the 2B boys take the win over the 2A boys.
It was a great game, a lot of shooting, a lot of shots made, a lot of poor decisions, but it looked cool how it happened.
Definitely the people getting their money's worth tonight.
Oh yeah, definitely, I agree. And it was fun to be here with all of you here today and to watch this happen.
One last time.
Yeah, it's like the end of an era.
Agreed. And now we're just waiting for our official stats to come up here, and then we'll give you the lowdown on who we believe the MVP should be, and then we'll hear who the MVP actually is for this game.
Before we get any stats or anything, I'm putting my money on Noah Robinson.
Noah Robinson, you think Noah Robinson's the MVP? All right. I would. It's going to be coming.
Could be your buddy Mike Adams, too. Who knows?
Yeah, Mike Adams did really well.
And for the 2B boys, their leading scorer was Noah Robinson with 19 points.
Mm-hmm.
But for the 2A boys, he had Michael Ajog with 23 points.
Indeed, indeed. Joe did really well.
Indeed,
All
he
right,
did.
here we go. We're going to Jerry to get the final answer.
Well, congratulations.
A big shout out to Mike Adams as he did lead several categories.
Yeah, big congratulations to him
Exceptional
and to all these
performance
guys.
by
What a
Mike
game.
Adams.
Agreed to both of you. I think it was an amazing game. Big shout out to Michael Ajoji, finishing with 23 points for the white team, but definitely a team effort by the blue team, and it was just a fun game to watch all around.
And another shout out to Noah Robinson for leading his team with 19 points, despite not being on the original list and being added after the list was released.
Yeah, Noah Robbins definitely being a huge asset, even though he was the last second edition. All right, JD, you got anything else?
No, from Centralia College, it's Jose, Zach, and JD for the last time. You all have a good night.